taking as a customer here one more entity class. See, whenever you are creating one more entity class, these all things, one model class we will create. Okay, within the model class, just say finish. Okay, now here one model class has been created. Now in this model, the same manner, we have to do it for customer also. Okay, we have to do it even for the customer also. What we will do, we can write down here as private int id, customer id. Okay, one is customer id, and in the same manner private string, let's say customer name. Okay, these two fields we want to add. These two fields are enough. As I just mark this as an entity. Okay, because we want to create a table within our MySQL. Wait, wait. At the rate table name equals to, you can just give the name as a customer and import this also. Yeah. Now within this you can add all the fields. Let's say at the rate id and at the rate generated value strategy equals to generation type dot identity. Okay, so these things. Fine. Now next thing, I would take some column also. Okay, so how we have given, just use these things properly like this. So now within the customer, what I will do is I will write down this column names again like this. Let's say ID, and then one more column I will take. This is taking what? Name, customer name. Fine. It's okay, done. So this part is done. So now see the same thing I did. Now we need to again just take our service class, repository, all these things we have to implement in the same manner. Okay, once this part is done, okay, general way of what we will do, basically we will generate setters and getters, right? This we know how to do. So we will generate basically constructor, and we will generate our set. Before only, but I will just do it right now. Okay, not an issue. So I'm taking only two fields, right? So how we have developed for the mobile repository, like that we will also create one thing where we can write down what customer repository as well. Are you getting my point? Yes, everyone. Okay, how we have created this one, like that I am also creating what? Customer repository. A customer can purchase many mobiles. Okay, so here I am creating customer repository. Only unidirectional I want to explain now. Okay, so that I am explaining. Customer repository, this should be actually an interface. Yeah. Okay, now within this customer repository, same thing. First, what I will do, I will write the same things. Then I will explain about the mapping part. Actually, this I should have done before only, because all the things will be same. Like how we have taken this one, in the same manner we will write even for the customer repository also. Okay. Now just a minute. So here instead of mobile, you have to take it as a customer, and here also everywhere you just write down here as customer. Is it okay, everyone? And this part should be what? This is should be get customers. Yes or no? This should be get customer by ID, by specifying customer ID. Okay, everywhere. I'm just adding a new class and then I'm just updating like this, because after that only, on top of that only, we can build the relation. Okay, this is the customer. Just I'm adding my exactly, I'm just doing the same things as it is. Customer ID, and this should be customer, because we are taking a update customer. For this even body is also required. I'm taking this. Okay, and delete customer. Here we need to write down customer ID. Is this okay, everyone? This is clear? Respond, ma. Yeah. So next thing, in the same manner, I will create customer JPA repository as well. Everything you need to do the same, but only the when it comes to mapping, after that we will do the changes. Now this is a customer JPA repository. What this should do, this should extend JPA repository. Okay, and then here you need to mention this as a customer, and then integer. It just takes some time, and we should also import the customer. Customer is coming from which class? Model class. So this is also done. So the interface part is completed. How we have created mobile JPA repository in the same manner, customer JPA repository, this part I have completed. Now next what we need to do is in our service. Okay, in our service. So now I will create new class. In this I will create what? Customer JPA service. Okay, customer JPA service. Now this JPA service should implement what, ma? Implement customer repository. Yes or no? It has to implement customer repository. The same thing first, after that mapping. So now first we need to import, and once after we import, it will say add unimplemented methods. Okay, this is done. Fine. Now from here we will just take all the methods what we have taken before, right? We need to see, I'll just copy because again and again, why to explain again and again? Yes or no? I'll just take the same things from here and then I will do some modifications. Is it okay, all of you? Right, everyone? because already you understood, right, how to implement this service. So I'll just use the same things, ma. Okay, because why to write again and again? So I'll just use the same things and then I will explain you so that it becomes easy for you. Okay. So first thing, I'll do the changes. Don't worry. Customer, first thing we need to import this one repository, and then repository. You have to mention this as @autowire. Done. So next, okay, we need to return the list of customers. So I will take this as a customer, okay, and this should be the customer list. I'm taking it as a customer list, and here it should be replaced. Just this part only I'm doing, okay. Dot find all, and then here it should be what, customer. We need to return the array list. So array list is the customer, so that we are returning. Done. And next what we will implement here, get customer by ID. Okay, so what you will do, just replace this with customer and this also. See, sometimes our the way naming conventions will help us a lot. We are using naming conventions properly, like instead of XYZ. So I have used the class name. Done. Next, in the same manner, adding a new customer. Customer JPA repository dot save that customer. Done. Okay, and then next what we have our update. So this part also we need to write. Customer, and then just keep this as existing customer. Customer JPA repository dot find by. All these things you have to replace. I should have done this before only, ma. Okay. customer, and this should be existing customer. And we haven't given one more field. Did we give image? So not required. This is not required. Only name we have given. Right? For the customer, only name we have given. So I'm removing that field. So we will give only one thing, which is the name. That's it. So I'm removing the second part. Now you can say existing. Done. Are you getting my everyone? Yes. So next thing is simply delete. Right. So for a delete also you can just use this. After this the changes will happen. Okay. This is the customer. Customer JPA repository dot find by customer ID dot get. Customer not equals to null. Okay. So up to this we have done. Now only one thing is left with us, which is basically the what? Controller. Right? Only that is left for us. So what I can do, I can develop customer controller also. Class customer controller. Yes. Now, when it comes to customer controller, okay, what are the different things which we need to do? So those all things you write. Okay. Actually, first thing about these fields are same, right? 1 minute. Huh? What I want to do is I will simply say implements. Actually, it should not implement. Customer repository. This will come. Okay. So, but I will change. Okay, I will change whatever all the things are required. Those all things I will change, but it's fine. Okay. So now I'll remove this. Let this be as it is. So just import this thing what we have, like this one. Instead of override every place what we need to give, we need to say get mapping, right? We have to provide this as a customers. Yes or no? Are you getting people? Right? All of you. Did I make any mistake now? No. Okay, so simply this all things I will take. This should be basically our customer service. So customer service from where we will get? We need to import it, right? So private customer service and customer service. Okay, like this. And mention this as @auto wire. We need to call the methods of the service, right? So that's why we are using it. 1 minute. Form.app mobile dot service dot customer service. Why this thing is still not working? Oh, I kept customer JP service. Sorry. Okay, so this part is done. Now what you will do here, you will simply say get customers. Okay, so for get mapping, nothing much is required. But for now, suppose let's say when we say for get customer by ID, then what we need to do, we have to use get mapping, right? Get mapping, and in this we have to say customers, as well as we have to also provide one more thing, right? What is it? The customer ID also. Yes or no? This also we need to provide, right? We need to provide customer ID. So now if you have to access the customer ID, we will give it from the URL. What we will do, we will use @path variable. So only time is getting wasted for this. Okay. So just take it from here and just call that method, okay? Should be the customer service dot get customer by ID. Okay. Next we need to go for the post mapping. So for post mapping, only one thing is enough, which is we will say customers. And then if you want to add new customer, then you can give this particular thing. Okay. Yeah, this is for post mapping. And then for the post mapping, we also need what? Request body. Because we will give this thing, right? We need the request body annotation to be used for the post mapping. Okay, so just take this one now. Add a customer of customer. two more are there. With this, it will be completed. Okay. Don't worry. This should be customer service dot update customer.
I don't give a fuck about you anyways. Whoever said I give a shit about you, you never share your toys or communicate. I guess I'm just a play date to you.
Okay, this is completed, and then finally we have one more mapping, which is a delete mapping. At the rate delete mapping right? So simply you need to delete it. Clear? Everyone understood up to this now? All of you? Right? Yeah. So now what we can do, we will start running our application. Okay. So let me go for our MySQL workbench. Just once we will verify. It will work, however, but I will just verify it once and then it can be completed. I will even change the database also right now. I'll consider it as a 4, okay? Mobile app 4. So let us just run this fast, quickly. Okay, something went wrong. Wait. Right? We have to create. Create database. What is it? Mobile app 4. Now let us just check once again by relaunching it. Okay. Done. Properly completed. Did we mention this as a iterate REST controller? Wait. This should be the service. Again, I don't want any other mistakes. Okay. So now first we will check within the database. Okay. So show tables. Two are created. Clear? Mobile is created, customer is created, both. Okay. So now you can just check within the postman also, it will work now. Maximum it will work. So if anything is there, we can just check. See here. Now we can start with the mapping. So http://localhost:8080 slash, we will say it as, we have to add actually. First thing, let's go for books. So as if now we will not have anything, so it will return us empty list. Sorry, why books mobiles? It will return an empty list for us. Okay. Now we can go here for the post method, right? And in this post method, we should also provide the body. So what I will give, one is name. So let's go with the Realme, and then image. Let's go with realme.jpg. New mobile, it has been added. Next, in the same manner, I will take Redmi. Redmi 2. Then we will take Samsung. Samsung. So just take OnePlus. So fine, enough. As if now these are enough. 4 mobiles I have taken. Now we will also check for these things. What are they? The customer part. Okay. So if you just check the customers, it's an empty list. Okay, no customers have been added. Now what we will do, we will add the customers. So go to post method and enter this URL, add new customer. Okay. So simple, like I didn't do any mapping. Without doing mapping only, if I wanted to add one new customer, then how this will be? So only we need to give the name, that's it. Name of the customer we need to give. Let's say customer name Ram. Fine. So I'll just send a response, sorry, request. So this is created. Fine. Next, let's give some another name, and then we will send one more time two. Okay. We will add one more name, and we will add one more also. Okay. Like this it is there. Fine. So now how we want to build the relation or the mapping is, let's say, let's consider customer with ID for John. Okay, let's say customer has lot of mobiles. Okay, customer have lot of mobiles. Let's say he has Realme also, he has Redmi also, he has Samsung also. 3 mobiles he purchased. Okay, The relation here is what? Many to one, right? Many mobiles belongs to one customer. Yes or no? Right? Clear with this? Everyone. Many mobiles belongs to one customer. Okay, that relation I want to build here. See, as if now what I did separately adding a new mobile or separately adding a new customer, that I did. But now how I want this? I want this in such a way that within the mobile, okay, within the mobile field, what I want is I also want, okay, suppose this mobile, let's consider like this. Let me go with the paint. Observe here. See, what are the fields that are present in the mobile? Tell me. What are the fields that are present in the mobile, ma? One is ID, right?